The Pirates will kick it off to get us underway. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. And are we ever lucky to see these two great quarterbacks in action here today? And Jesse, it won't be long before we'll see them squaring off on Sundays.
Yeah, and these guys can both stress a defense for similar reasons, and we've seen it all year long, right? Both guys have tremendous arm talent, and both guys can hurt you running the football as well. So these defenses are really going to have to be careful with how they try and defend these two quarterbacks, David. This one could come down to which guy has the ball last.
Yeah, which is really, really cool. A big showdown. They know what's on the line. Man, these are two huge names, you know, brand versus brand, big-time baller versus big-time baller, trying to come out on top. Yeah, defenses, I feel bad for them. That's not what this is about. This is about the QBs.
So already they've hit a speed bump on this opening drive. It's 3rd and 8. From the gun, wants to pass. Catch in the middle. It's cracked. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. Offense getting set for first down. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Bentley.
I'll tell you, when you've got a tight end like this, it makes it a lot easier calling pass plays on first down, even if the defense is in zone coverage. He did a really good job there, working his leverage, finding the soft spot, and making it an easy completion.
Quarterback needs to make a better throw there. Incomplete.
Well, this defense knew coming in they were going to see some RPO, and they were going to see some quick game. A nice job there taking the throw away from the quarterback.
This defense will try to force a fourth down on 3rd and short from the 45. On his feet at the 40. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
You ain't getting by all these guys right up the middle unless your offensive line and your tight ends and everybody is putting in the work up front, committing to blocking. The running back does a great job finding the hole, exploding through. How about that nice, big, huge game from the OC? Let's call that one again.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. The RPO fire complete to him. And they pick up just a few on that completion.
I don't know if that's the coverage you want to be throwing wide receiver screens against. Oftentimes, you want the receivers to have some access. You want the DBs to be off a couple of yards so you can help set up the blocks and give the receiver somewhere to go with it. It's hard to run that against press coverage, and they only picked up a few yards there.
This opening drive has been all offense. Really good job. Nice scripted plays. Taking advantage, strung together a nice series. But here's all that matters for defense. We don't even care about yards anymore. Can I keep him out of the end zone? Great job right here. Step up, get a stop, force him either to kick the field goal or get no points, and this drive is still a success.
Now the connection takes it to the 11.
I'll tell you, I love the play call on first down here. You're just trying to find an easy completion, and the shortest throw on the field for the quarterback is finding your biggest target, and that's the tight end. Nice job.
To the air on 2nd down. He's got it on the move. He stopped just short of the goal line, but they'll have it 1st and goal from the 1. From the 1, it's 1st and goal as they try to open the scoring here. Trying to pound it in. Sprints into the end zone for a touchdown.
The offense goes to see him, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He showed you all his ability on that TV.
Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And the extra point makes it 7-0. They put it in the end zone with a 12-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find the lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. So East Carolina's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. And last week, you want to talk about a guy using every tool in the bag from the running back position. David, this guy did it.
He was a monster. And I think when you turned on the tape this week, you saw it, man. So many different ways he could hurt you, and he could be a focal point of this offense. The defense, they know well and good of what happened last week. And their first objective this week, Palmer, is to stop that dude.
Yeah, they know the entire offense goes through him. All week long, they've been stressing. Tackling, staying in your gaps.
He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Snags it. They will score. Touchdown, ECU. Looking for the tie with the extra point.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. And listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the offense takes the field eager to go back to work. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening. Run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone. They get enough push, and it pays off. The sack at the 20.
And the defense gets a sack, and that's going to be the big determining factor in this football game. A week ago, he only got sacked one time. They've already got him on the ground. If they want to win this football game, they got to keep getting after the quarterback.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Probably the toughest call on the play sheet. Third and long. Ball's at the 25. From the gun. Wants to pass. Finds his man. It's Moore. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. Sends his first one of the day on its way, and that matches the number of appearances he had in that win last week. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense got to stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here trying to get the football back to your offense?
And the running game has been going in the wrong direction. They'll try to get their first positive play of the drive here on third down. To throw, it's McMillan. Looking left. Complete downfield. And he gets it done on third down. They move the chains, and they'll mark it at the 44.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
Going deep. And that one's incomplete. We're taking a shot there, but couldn't hook up.
And that is not where you want to miss. You do not want to miss high over the middle. A lot of that times that turns into an interception. He doesn't get that, but he's got to lower that football and give his receiver a chance to make a play on it.
Grab behind the line. It's Jones. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. On third down, he drops the throw. Trying to make magic on the scramble. He's going to come up a couple of yards short on first down.
I know this guy is really athletic, but it's going to be hard to outrun a DB. It's a really nice job scrambling, trying to get what he could get on that third down. But there's the DB in the open field. Nice job routing to the quarterback, getting him down. Now it's decision time for the offense, fourth and short.
Off the RPO. Throw right, looking for the change. Not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense.
Oh, and I love that play call on fourth down. You know, the entire defense was zoning in on that running back, thinking he was maybe going to get a handoff, but they're able to sneak and leak him out of the backfield. Behind the defense, he makes the catch and keeps the drive alive.
The give to the back. And he'll be stopped for no gain and will be stopped for the end of the first quarter. We played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. This offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. He'll keep it himself. The chains will move, and they'll have 1st and 10 from inside the red zone at the 18. And the Pirates want to move quickly. They'll throw it from the red zone. Quick strike complete. Now the connection takes it to the 11. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Dropping back, it's McMillan. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hip. Guys, let's talk big picture East Carolina. It can be a little bit tricky to balance that high school recruiting, transfer portal recruiting for some of the non-traditional powers. But when they're grabbing linebackers like this guy, you know they're doing the right thing.
Absolutely, and there's nothing tricky about that, right? Like, recruiting high school players is essential. Transfer portal is good to supplement, but getting a guy like this that can run at the linebacker spot, it can upgrade your roster immediately.
And this one sails through just inside that left upright. And with that field goal, they now have the lead.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that, I'll keep trotting him out there.
And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. The give to the running back from the shotgun. There he goes. Makes the stop at the 32, and he picks up 10 on that play.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Finds his tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turf.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time, and it's now showing up here on game day.
Picked up some yardage with that completion, now 2nd down. And they'll pick up the 1st down and mark it at the 47. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. Wants to throw on 1st down. Setting up the screen. He gets it past the 1st down marker, and a really nice job to set up that screen and move the sticks. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling pass and kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards in a hurry.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Makes the grab. We've seen this from this sophomore, so dangerous after he makes the grab. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boost.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Finds his target down the middle. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1.
And this offense shows they will be aggressive. On 1st and goal, they get the completion. Listen, games come down to executing in the red zone. This is a big spot.
And after that strong play on 1st down, they're right on the cusp of a score. 2nd and goal. Powers forward. And he stomps his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Wow, this offense, they have a lot of faith in this running back. Knowing if they get down in this area of the field, he can get it done and he can answer the bell. 2 rushing touchdowns already for this offense.
Bringing it out. He's brought down to the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Always good to get points on a drive, David, but chip shot field goals can leave you a little empty.
Yeah, I think it's great to get points, but the great teams get touchdowns in the red area. You got to get out there this time and execute a little better on this drive.
You're absolutely right, David. Generally, the best red zone offenses are the ones that run the ball best. So, let's see if they can be a little bit more physical in this one.
Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go. The Pirates in the hurry up. Dropping back, it's McMillan. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And the Pirates will bring the punt team onto the field. Gets the first one of the day out of there. He ought to be fresh. They only used him twice in that victory last week. They'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
Fires to the big fella. Brings him to the open. Really putting together a plan now. They get the first inside the 37.
And that's why they got to keep running the football, man, because play action is going to be a big part of this game plan. You've got to get this tight end over the middle of the field vertically and give him an opportunity, because you just saw how dangerous he is after the catch.
Takes the handoff. It's Morrow. Makes the tackle at the 31. It's a pickup of 5 on the play. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. Got it behind the line. It's Morrow. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
Well, the defense sniffed that screen out perfectly. All the D linemen, they were reading the body language of the offensive line. They knew something was up, and when the screen pass got thrown, they were right there to make the tackle.
That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. That is no good. Guys, after the miss, still up by 4.
And sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Scanning the field, it's McMillan. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
My job is to make sure that ball comes loose. And I got to go through that guy, use my shoulder pad, drive my feet, really be physical. Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference when that body jerks forward and that ball starts to come loose and pop out.
He's got it on the outside. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The clock has reached the 2-minute mark, and they have a chance to at least cut into this lead before the break. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw on 1st down. Complete with conviction on the crosser. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Down to the 16-yard line, it's 1st and 10. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. He's got him. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that 1st down. They'll run play action. Makes the grab. They go up top to get it down to the 5-yard line as they try to pay off this drive.
And that's a really good example of why offensive coordinators script plays. You know the down and distance, and you know which routes can get you to the stick. So there's no wasted time. That coordinator got the play in early to his quarterback, knowing that his players were going to be able to execute.
Wants to go up top. Bring in the heat. And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now he's second and long coming. They'll wrestle him down at the 4-yard line after that run. The offense quickly calls timeout to stop the clock.
All right, so now you're in this third down situation close to the goal line, and it just feels, David, like they're going to have to throw the football in order to score a touchdown here. I like maybe trying to get the quarterback outside on the perimeter and give him a run pass option.
I like that too. Get the quarterback on the...
Touchdown, Pirates! Strike through the air for the score.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Looking downfield on first down. Trying to escape and get it himself. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Now on second down. Grab over the middle. It's great. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Use the play fake. Now to throw. On a little time, lets it go. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
I know that one hit the ground, but you haven't seen that a lot. He completed over 70% of his throws in their last game. He's over 80% in this game. My old offensive coordinator, Sean Payton, used to say, bore me with completions. This guy will put you to sleep.
And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Real smart play. Great job. Get the positive yards, and then get your booty out of bounds.
On third and short, they'll try to throw for it. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down.
And this offense stays aggressive, and they pass the football. I think you can always look back and say, third and short, I'd love for you to run it, be the more physical team. But nice job sticking up and bowing their necks for this defense.
So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. Off the RPO, throw to the right, looking for the first. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. Wants to go up top on first down. Makes the catch. That's a fumble on the play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far.
They're lined up and ready to kick off this second half. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well, and I think defensively, you understand, like the running game isn't a big part of the plan. I wonder how they adjust and play more coverage to this pass-happy offense.
Yeah, so you're going to have to be ready if you're a quarterback then. You're probably going to see some different coverages. You might see a little bit more blitz in the second half as well, so you have to know where your answers are.
And the Pirates headed quickly to the line. See how the D reacts. Quarterback on the keeper. Oh, he's got some space. Coming through with that third down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Pirates have it with a 1st and 10.
The defense has got to do a better job with assignment football. Somebody has to be accounting for the quarterback on these run plays. You know you're going to see it. You've seen it on film. The option play, nobody home. He just takes off. That's an easy 1st down pickup for the offense. Moving forward now, the defense, they've got to settle in, and they've got to start playing better when it comes to assignment football.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
Definitely been tough sledding for this guy, especially in the first half. They gave him the ball a bunch, but they just don't have a ton of yards on the ground to show for it at this point. That looked like a pretty good run, though. You just wonder maybe in the second half, if they keep giving him the football, it may start paying some dividends.
He put it out there for him, and the senior gave him a chance, but they couldn't make the connection.
That's a ball that this offense should be able to complete. Had the coverage they wanted, receiver ran on the route, just an inaccurate throw by the quarterback.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. The give from the gun. He stopped at the 27-yard line, needed a little bit more to pick up that 1st down, and now they have a decision to make. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. On 4th down, they'll throw for it. He's got it in the end zone! Touchdown!
Quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And with the extra point, they're now up by a touchdown and a field goal at 10. Here he comes from inside his own 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So we'll see this offense make its way out to start the drive. Out of the gun, the running back has it. Makes the tackle at the 30 after he picked up 10.
This offense has to get this guy the ball in as many ways as possible. He showed you all of his tools on that last play.
They're going to ride this running back. Finds enough room to get 3 out to the 34. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Got 3 on 1st down at 2nd and 7. Off play action. Rushes on him. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Can't make the play on the interception, and man, they were looking for their first pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 4th down. Punt is in the air. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Fires to the tight end. And he's brought down after a nice gain. And the Pirates racing to the line in the hurry-up.
It's a nice play call there. You've got 2-possession lead. You're trying to keep the defense guessing, right? Because you've got that lead, they know you're going to run it. But you still got to be able to sprinkle in some shot plays and some vertical throws. That was really, really good thinking on that last play call by the offense.
Quick release on the RPO. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Looking to throw, it's McMillan. Makes the catch. He is stopped at the 47-yard line, and that's not nearly enough to move the chains. The Pirates will punt it away on 4th down. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. And the punt will hit at the 1, just a little too far for them to be able to down it. It'll be a touchback and come out to the 20. Now this offense is back on the field. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and pick up pretty good yardage.
And winning first downs is a priority for a defense, and you can't get bludgeoned. You can't get physically beat at the point of attack. You know the percentages. It's usually pretty good on first down that they're going to run the football. So them getting that big chunk, getting in second and short, not a good job by this defense.
He got his hands on it but couldn't hold on to it, and what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game. He's going to look for a man on 3rd and short. And that's him, complete a defender all over him, knocked the ball to the ground, 4th down. Coming up.
Defense did a great job. 3rd and short on the opponent's side of the field. They're expecting quick throw. Everybody, they dug their heel on the ground. They're able to break on the ball, force the incompletion.
When you're a return specialist, you're trying to make huge plays. You only get a couple cracks at it a game. You want to make something happen. Unfortunately, he put on the turf. At least his team recovered. But I will say this, the conversation on the sideline, it won't be fun with the special teams coach.
From the gun, he leaves it with the back. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. First down here for the offense.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. They'll try the run. He's going to lose a yard on that one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. A chance to sort of put the defense on its heels if you convert a 3rd and long. This one from the 44. He's got his man across the middle. He gets it oh so close to the first down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Hauls it in the first down and more. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains.
And that's a play the defense has got to be able to make, guys, right there on 4th down. You're in the 3rd quarter, 2nd half. You're playing at home, and it's a close game. You've got a huge opportunity to seize momentum. You just get the feeling that that momentum is going to be a big factor here in the 2nd half. Someone had to step up and make a play, and they just couldn't get it done.
Might as well give it to him again. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. And the Pirates want to crank the tempo. Back to pass, it's McMillan. Good throwing catch, takes him down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash in. Defense trying to come up with a stop on 2nd and goal. The run up the middle, looking for the score. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. Looking to the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Purple Pirates! Grab the short pass to to put the 6 on the board. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further.
And it's so underrated. The relationship between a QB and a wide receiver, the timing, the ability to know where he's going to be and be accurate with the football, that's what leads to nice touchdowns, Jesse.
Well, the chemistry between these two guys has to be great when you're throwing in the red zone because coverage is going to be tight. The throw might not be perfect, but this is something these two guys have been repping in practice over and over and over, and it's paying dividends now on game day.
Going right to work up top. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
There's nothing better than being a defensive lineman in a defense period that pressure the quarterback, that gets hits on him, that make him feel uncomfortable, especially when you come into their building and you get everybody really, really quiet. That's a great feeling.
From the gun, the running back looking for room. After 40, there he goes. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
How about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas, right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Nice right there by the tight end, making it real easy for his quarterback to find an easy completion.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Looking to fire. Puts it out of the air. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. They're in the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 20. Now from inside the red zone. He's got it on the run. And it's in for a touchdown.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. East Carolina has it back, and the Purple Pirate offense will go to work. Their lead is down to 10. It's moments like this you start to feel a little bit of heat to put points on the board. They'll ride the running back and leave it with it. They shut it down quickly, but he gets 2 out to the 18. The Pirates want to pick up the tempo. Here's a quick throw out to the left. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. To the air, it's McMillan. Unloads it left. Put it where only his man. Get it and gave him enough room to get the foot down.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands. You don't see him put a lot of balls on the ground. Nice job there picking up the first down.
Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Now the play fake. Caught. Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked it down so quickly. And the Pirates come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a first down. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. It's complete to the left. And brought down. Looks as if that's how we'll end the 3rd. They had a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on 2nd down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic fourth quarter finish. Offense about to reel off its 7th play of the drive. Trying play action. Fires to the big fella. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. The Pirates are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. To the ground to try to pick up the first. Spins away from the defense. They finally wrestle down the senior, but not before he picks up some valuable ground.
And, man, this is exactly how this offensive coordinator wants to end this football game. Ground and pound, let that clock tick, add to this lead, and make the defense stop.
Long drive continues as the offense keeps working the ball down the field. Looking downfield, it's McMillan. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. And the Pirates moving quickly to the line. They'll use the running game on 1st and goal. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to the end zone. Touchdown ECU. Fitted in the window for the score. They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And that extra point is a big one as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead in the 4th.
Hey, and when everything else is covered, sometimes you just got to look to the big fella. I mean, it might not be the right matchup, but I got the size, I can throw it to him, and he rewards you with the score.
Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Makes the grab. It's Morrow. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. That's a way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. To the air on 1st down. Quickly to the tight end. And the big fella couldn't elude the quarterback who makes a sure tackle.
And defensively, this is exactly what you want, right? You got the big lead, so you can play big zone coverages. Just keep the ball in front of you. Keep your eye on the quarterback. Rally to the football. Gang tackle. And we're going to win this game.
They'll finally drag him down, but not before he gets it to the 40, and it's a 1st down. This offense lines up feeling awfully good after that big play. Wide receiver going in motion. Gonna look downfield again. Grabs behind the line. It's Morrow. And that's a very productive 1st down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Tempo and overdrive.
Well, and here's the problem offensively. Because you're trailing by so much so late in the game, the defense now is going to be playing big zone coverages, and they're going to allow you to throw the ball underneath in the middle of the field, rally to make a tackle, and bleed the clock. It's going to be hard now for this offense to claw their way back in this one.
They'll try to drive ahead on 3rd and short. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Under fire. Grab near the sticks. It's cracked. They'll finally put the brakes on him at the 3. A big throw catch and on that one. 1st and goal and a touchdown here really gives them momentum. Try to get it in with the run. And he is stopped, not getting close to the end zone. Line of scrimmage still at the 3.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Right there, baby.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the end zone. Makes the catch and gets the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make bold plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not, so being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
Leaves it with the back. And this one will be stopped for no gain. The Pirates are in the hurry-up.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. Back to throw, it's McMillan. Makes the catch, it's Williams. He stopped at the 15, not enough for the first down, and you'd think we'd see the punt team. And the Pirates will try to pin them back with the punt. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll be guided out of bounds, but not before a nifty return on that one. Okay, so here comes the offense returning to the field. Wants to throw on first down. It's complete on the right side. Brought down at the 25-yard line. Give him 15 yards on the pickup, and this offense is threatening.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be, because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Back to pass. They're setting up the screen. Turning it off. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. 1st and goal, and this feels like their chance to give them a finish. Looking to throw on first down. Trying to find the end zone. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal.
It's now 2nd and goal.
Wants to go up top. That's got it. Puts it into the end zone for a touchdown. Like a Thanksgiving turkey. They're just being carved. No shot. They have no idea how to get this quarterback's hand.
He's on fire. Everything he's doing is working defensively. We got to figure something out. We got to try to do something a little bit different. Bring more pressure. At this rate, shoot, he's on so much fire. You might as well just send everybody. Blitz everybody, live with the results, because everything else ain't working anyways.
Running backs on either side of the quarterback. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. Just gets it to the 28, pickup of 1. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
And ball security at this point is at a premium for this offense. You're backed up in your own end. You've got the lead, so you want to be able to run the football and stay on the field, bleed the clock. But you know the defense is going to be ripping away at it, right? They're going to be trying to get hats to the football and forcing a fumble. So whoever's got the ball has got to have 2 hands on it this drive.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. The Pirates will hustle to the line. After run, now throwing right on the money. He almost picked up the first down on that one, but he'll be just a little bit short. The pressure, the intensity is palpable. A huge play right here on 3rd and 2. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. And the Pirates have this offense rolling.
And that hurts on defense, giving up the first on the ground like that. We're in a 1-possession game. You've got all 3 timeouts. I think you got to start burning them here to save some clock.
The clock continues to run, and they'll be happy to wind it all the way down before they snap it. Red pass, it's complete. Hard running there. Steps out at the 34-yard line. Big pickup on that one in this offense within striking distance. The Pirates with the 1st and 10. Use the play fake. Now to throw. It's caught downfield. Now he's got it all the way down to the 21-yard line, and they are threatening on first down. Looking for a man. It's McMillan. Trying to make magic with his feet. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover.
This offense really felt coming into today they were going to have to throw the football. For the most part, David, this quarterback has been lights out. That time, though, he lets it get away from him a little bit, and that was a critical INT.
Bringing it back. Just what was needed in order to get away from the shadow of that goalpost to pick up a first down at the 23. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and time is of the essence for this offense to get things done. From their own 23, it'll be 1st and 10. Looking downfield on first down. Just a short pass to the tight end. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37.
Man, when you get in the 2-minute drill, you don't got to get it all at once. Still got time on the clock. Got to get these first downs. Use the stoppage of the clock to your advantage.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands.
Well, the quarterback off target on that one. And in this 2-minute situation, you've got to be able to call and run passing plays that you feel like you can run in your sleep.
Makes the grab. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They immediately call timeout, trying to preserve every second they can to try to rally here late. Looking to throw again. Got it set up on the outside. He breaks the tackle.
Well, they don't pick up the first down there, but in this 2-minute situation, they need their quarterback to be decisive, to be accurate, and make really good decisions. And we'll see what he's able to do as they inch closer and closer towards the goal line.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. They'll try to pick up a few here on 3rd down, but from here, it would be a 60-yard attempt. There he goes! Perhaps a touchdown-saving tackle at the 17. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve every minute possible. They're about to snap it for the 7th time on this drive. Firing to the right, complete. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. Got to get to the line, get it settled, get the clock stopped for the potential game-tying field goal. And into the end zone. Saunders into the end zone for a touchdown.
Really good execution by this offense. Late in the game, under a minute, score to take the lead. It's what you draw up. It's what you dream about. But now, my defense has to go on the field and give me one more stop.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. East Carolina sending the offense back to work. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off his poise, David. They practice these late-game situations, but how's this guy going to respond?
And I got a little bit of time to work with here, so I watch the defense, and if they're going to drop back and play real conservative like they tend to do late in the game, let's get a few shots over the middle first before we have to take that deep shot.
To the air, it's McMillan. Got the back over the middle. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Looking to fire. Throws to the wideout. They needed a big play, and they got it. And the foot down for the first down. This offense absolutely humming as they come to the line again. Wants to go up top on first down. Unleashes one deep. Can't make the connection. Incomplete pass, and 1 second remains.
This really has been a masterclass by the quarterback with decision-making, right? We've already seen him throw multiple touchdown passes in the game. He's understood when to take his shots and when to throw it away when things...
Deep shot for the end zone. He knocked it away. Incomplete and saved the game as this one is over. So after stumbling around a bit earlier this season, they put together 3 consecutive wins and seem to have righted the ship.
Dang right. How do you handle adversity? Every coach talks about that. They've dealt with it now. They got the loss. They had a little bit of struggle early in the season. What do? You respond by putting a winning streak together, gaining some momentum as the season closes.
And sometimes the good thing about losing games early is that you know you're not perfect. You have to come out. You've got to bring your A game to the party each and every week. And that's what we've seen from this team now recently. They've got tremendous players. They've got an outstanding coaching staff. When they put it all together and they play with great effort, this team's tough to beat.
That's going to do it from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis, and you've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.